So this is an interesting one. When someone has spent years in survival mode, what's the first manifestation practice you recommend so abundance doesn't feel unsafe or unreal?
I recommend diving into the shifting of consciousness. So if you've been in survival mode, if you've been traumatized, as many have, and I have, you build these walls to protect yourself, and they are useful when you were in that moment. And if you've ventured beyond that, now that you're recognizing desires for something greater, those things that used to protect you now keep you limited. So being able to dive into the practices and the processes of shifting your consciousness, the journal work, the resentment lists, the levels of consciousness, and look at how you're operating, excuse me, and where you want to go is really important work. Now, I want to be really clear. I did not do this alone. I had great teachers, I had great ministers, I had great therapists, I had great support, sponsors in my recovery groups and 12-step groups, all of which helped me to overcome some of those traumas and some of those barriers I had erected. And to be honest, a lot of the self-sabotage I was doing to be able to get to a place where I was able to receive and create good in my life. And so I would say baby steps are not small for the baby. Baby steps are incredibly life changing. So wherever you are, take the next incremental step that you can do to move forward and to shift from what is to what could be, one step at a time. And that's actually how everything has changed. James Clear, Atomic Habits, all the research on that now. Every change we occur in life is incremental. And that's why the book's laid out over time. That's why it takes a process to change. Is like there is no wholesale, instantaneous change. All change is incremental. And then you look back and go, wow, I got here so quick.
Right. Years to become an overnight success.
Like decades of writing about abundance to finally write the book about abundance.
Right.